Hello everyone, what's up you guys? It's Greg here from Solari I am up and we are here for the very first Solari show. I'm going to give you guys just a few minutes, just a couple seconds here to get her going. My hair is a mess. I decided to keep it messy for you guys this morning. Welcome you guys to Solari If you guys don't know me, my name is Greg. This is my channel. Thanks for being here. If you guys are new to the channel or you're watching this video later, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It is so useful to the channel when you support. So yeah, please make sure to support the channel. Hey everyone, welcome on. Good morning. I do have Starbucks, you guys. It's the at-home version because I didn't have time to run out this morning. But yeah, I've been up for a while this morning, you guys, and I've been doing some meditating and I've been vlogging actually. I'm filming this. Oh, look at this. This is bad. This is sad. I'm filming some vlogging today for like a what I come on the day with me kind of thing. So you guys, welcome to the very first episode of the Solari Show. My name is Greg. Hit the bell in the corner for notifications so you guys know when I am posting content. And today we have a very exciting show. We're going to be talking about a topic that I think is really helpful to us. And it is based around the phrase you often hear from tarot card readers in the community telling you to do the work. We're doing the work. Or on this journey, we're doing the work. And I hear all of the time when I'm telling somebody in a personal reading or here on the channel, on the videos, hey, you need to do the work. I hear, but what is the work? What is the journey? What is the work? I don't even know how to get started. I don't know what this has to do with my relationships or what this has to do with my job. I'm not sure, right? I don't know what do the work means. And I had prepared to make you guys a video about this before, and I think that I was a little hypocritical in what doing the work meant. I think I had to learn myself, right, what doing the work meant. So I did that instead of making the video, and now here we are. So if you guys watched a few months ago, I did a really awesome live video on the Empress and on that card archetypally and how we could integrate that energy into our life. And we're going to be doing the same thing this morning. We're going to be taking a look at the Hierophant card here this morning. So this is going to be our topic of conversation. It's going to be kind of our devotion this morning, studying this card and understanding how we can integrate when we see these cards into our lives, right? Because sometimes, guys, for those of us that don't study the tarot and we just come on YouTube to look for messages, I think that when we're watching readers, sometimes the cards and what they archetypally represent sometimes in a mix of a spread kind of get thrown off to the side when there's so much that we can learn from why the Hierophant is showing up in our readings. So today we are going to be talking about the Hierophant. I did a little bit of meditation on this energy this morning before I was getting started, and the Hierophant has kind of been this big lesson in my life over the last many years, and it's strange, I think, because the Hierophant is a lesson in itself, and it's a spiritual path, and it's a moving toward, So I have to say, I'm really excited to talk about this card today, and I hope you guys are excited to talk about this card as well. Don't forget, you guys, hang on till the end of the show. If you want, I'm doing quick card pulls with Super Chat. So if you make a donation, I'll pull you some cards for a one-question reading live. But we're doing that at the end of the show. So hang on. So, folks, also, if you want any personal readings, solaritaro@gmail.com. I'm open. Let's do it. So I really want to talk about this because this is why we're here this morning. It's why we're all up and at it. So today we're talking about the Hierophant. We're talking about what this means. Sometimes when you see this in a love reading from a reader, they'll say, oh, it's a commitment. It's a commitment. Somebody wants a commitment with you. And that is very true. This card can be read as the card of commitment. Certainly it is the Lord of commitment. In the old tarot decks, you guys, this card was called the Pope. It's been called a lot of things, but it is symbolized by the religious man, the committed man, the disciplined man or woman. Now, of course, this card is a masculine energy and it corresponds to the zodiac sign of Taurus. So this is a card that will often come out for Taurus as well. But this card is a prefacing of commitment, yes, but much deeper than you may think. Understanding the archetypal energies of the Hierophant can feel really confusing when we first look at this card. Good morning, Sandy. Right? So I want to start with the fact that this card mostly represents and has represented traditionally for quite a long time religious doctrine, religious ideas, idealisms, right? Also spiritual progress, the spiritual journey, the spiritual path. This card is the spiritual man. When we think of something like Hercules or the story of a hero, we often see the Hierophant, somebody dedicated religiously to a cause, right? This card is about devoting ourselves to religious teaching, accepting positive messages for ourselves, and observing traditions that have led over time to the understanding of deeper mystery. So now you can see that as we even just begin to talk about what this card represents, we already see a strong Taurian energy here that symbolizes more than just commitment in terms of loving someone. This is much deeper kind of commitment. This is a karmic one. This is a spiritual commitment here. The Hierophant's a gorgeous card, and we're going to talk about the reason that we're talking about the Hierophant in a moment. But I want to talk about this because for so many of us, this card represents our faiths, what we believe in, what we were brought up to believe, and whether or not that corresponds with what we believe now. Kind of the journey of our belief system, the journey of how our lives are integrated in reference to what we believe. Do you guys ever take a second when you're out here watching these tarot card videos on YouTube and say, why am I watching this? Why am I watching this? Is this what I believe? Have you ever taken a moment and asked yourself this critical question about the deeper mystery, your truth? Because guys, I can preach to you on the internet all morning about anything, but what do you believe? The Hierophant card is a tip of the hat to our inner guide, our inner being, our really truly aligned self, our truly studied self. So for many of you, this card represents your Christianity, represents your coven, or the surroundings spiritually that you were brought up in that have led you to this journey that you are in now. Represents your mosque or your synagogue. This card is not just the man that goes to church on Christmas morning. This man, his life is his spiritual path, and his life is understanding the deeper mystery. So the Hierophant card, you know, it's about balance and harmony within our spiritual path. I'm trying to look at some of the notes I've written down about what this card really speaks to me and how it has spoken to many over the tradition as the tarot has grown. But you know, quite honestly, I have to say, this card is almost like I think of a Buddhist monk or the Da Vinci Code or some sort of very specific, traditional, very in-the-box path. Now, if you guys remember my video for the 8 things that you can do during the Aquarius moon to implement the energy, if not, you should go watch that. It's an awesome video. It's another live that we did, I think, a few days ago. I mentioned you guys getting out of the box because it wasn't going to serve you. And there is this energy in the Aquarian full moon of getting out of the box. But what I want to talk about is the work that you do when you're in the box, the traditional work that you do. The things that are so important to our own evolution, but we don't even realize. For instance, for me as a person, the Hierophant in a spiritual context for me represents my faith. It represents my discipline. Whether I wake up with the sun and do some yoga and say good morning and align myself with my intention and maybe do a little meditation, maybe have a little ritual, maybe start my day with a little bit of gratefulness. I have the option to do this. Now, the Hierophant would wake up first thing in the morning at the crack of dawn, no problem, smile on his or her face, you see. Easy. But do I wake up every single morning and do yoga and meditate? No. You see, this is about the discipline, the path. So if I want to uncover my own inner being or my own spiritual path or the answer to some of the big questions I'm asking in my life right now, like where am I going? Who is going to love me? It's important that I show up to the process in order to receive the message. And while the Hierophant is rote and routine, it's not boring for him. It's invigorating. It's a path. It's a pathway to the Hierophant's inner desire. That may not exactly be what the outer desire is, right? This is about symbols, scriptures, hieroglyphs, rituals. A lot of esoteric traditions here. You know what I mean? Observing the ritual is a way to uncover the mystery. So when a tarot card reader tells you in a love reading somebody wants a commitment with you, what is the deeper meaning for you? Are you asking yourself that question before you're inserting truths into your body in the tarot card world, in the real world, in your religious institutions? This is kind of the point I'm trying to make. So if this card is to reference so heavily this disciplined freedom, in a way, how can you integrate this into your life? What is the simplest word to explain how we integrate the energy of the Hierophant into our daily life? Anybody have any guesses? There are cats having maybe sex right outside the window. Maybe that's a sign for somebody. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Practice is a good one. Living in the now is a good one. But I'm going to tell you what the word is. Routine. 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 Traditional routine, the simple word for the integration of this card and how we will often see it coming out in readings for us, how many of you see it coming out in readings during our personal readings, our live broadcasts, what have you, is in the routine of the commitment. So, this is about paying attention to the clues of the universe. You guys will say to me all the time, I'm having synchronicities, things are lining up for me. What does all this mean? Solari, tell me what it all means. But you see, the Hierophant doesn't need Solari to tell, which by the way, my name is Greg. You can call me that. You don't have to call me Solari. It's strange sometimes. So is that like my Lady Gaga, you know? I don't know. But tell me the answer to this. And the whole point of the Hierophant, folks, is that you already have the answer to this. This is here. You have this. You uncovering the deeper mysteries of your own consciousness, that's you. So I can guide you in the direction, as you know I love to do. I love to guide you, and I love to be here for you when you need me, and I love to honestly grow with you and heal with you on this channel. But the thing is, your routine, what I tell you, gets integrated in some way. What all of these tarot card readers tell you. Because let's be honest, I'm not the only tarot card reader y'all are watching out here. Y'all are watching all of these bitches out here. So as you are searching and fishing for messages to uncover the hidden, and there's a special place in heaven, I think, for folks who love to uncover the hidden. What is your routine? How do you integrate that energy from these tarot card readings that you watch when you walk away from YouTube? This is what I'm asking you this beautiful Saturday morning. Tarot slut. Right? Are we paying attention to the clues, the synchronicities? This is stubborn determination right here, folks. The Hierophant is stubborn determination. Nothing will set me off of my path. This is my routine. This is what it is. This is my routine. So, that brings me to why we are literally here this morning, today. I've been telling you guys I've been filming a vlog. And so, obviously, it's a day in the life with me because you guys asked for this. So I wanted to incorporate it into the tarot somehow because you guys know me. I'm not really like, I don't really care. Like, I'm just here to do the tarot card readings. Y'all know me. What do you want me? What do you want to know? I mean, here I am all the time. So, I mean, I don't know what you want to know, but I'm going to show you a day in my life so that you can see for yourself how I try and attempt and aspire to a constant healthy routine in my life that it empowers me in my real world experiences all the way around, from my relationships to my job, my inner passion, my outer passion, my spirit being, my manifested body, outer being, how all of it comes into play with the Hierophant. So, my question to you this morning that I want you, if you guys have a pen and you want to write this down or ask yourself this question throughout the day, I think it would be really great. Why we're here is me asking you the question of what is your routine? What's going into your routine? Are you waking up with the sun and thanking it for a new day? Or are you waking up, checking that social media, upset you don't have that message from the person that you love so much, throwing so many little metaphorical Mario Kart banana peels in your own pathway, sliding off the road, getting into this disciplined place? What is your routine? I did a personal reading for somebody this last week, and of course her energy was so healing. She was a healer, and she was coming to me for a message, and in her message she mentioned very heavily that for her, she was subconscious about her body. She wanted to lose weight. And I can really resonate with the weight journey because I've been on one in my life with food and my obsession, or starving myself or binging. I've had a bad relationship to food that needed a lot of healing in my 20s, in my early 20s at least. So, I think, but she said to me that her weight bothered her so much, and that when she had that body that she wanted, when she had that person's attention that she wanted, when she had this career lined up for her in the way that she'd always dreamed, when those things happened, then she would feel good. She would feel whole. She would feel resolved. When her body looked good, when she felt more attractive. Now, what I was trying to explain to this dear friend and this gorgeous woman who loved everybody so much, she overgave to everyone. Her energy was just giving, giving, giving. She literally was a hero. She saved people's lives. She has literally saved people's lives. She has put her own needs and care in the way of other people to save their life, but could not for the life of her recognize her own beauty because she had extra weight that she referred to as armor. It's like, kind of makes me want to cry because I loved her, because she was so in love with everyone else, but she was not in love with herself. And this is kind of what inspired this video, is the Hierophant, is knowing that you guys are going to have to find that love for yourself now. Now. Go into the discipline of life. If you look, I want to say this because you are not your fat, and I think that there's so many people worried about their weight, their beauty, they're looking at their body, they're critiquing themselves. If you guys want to feel more disciplined in your life, you can't hold on to all of these things that pull you away from that greater mystery of who you really are. Guys, fat is not forever. Things like weight and stress, cortisol, these things are not forever. So, and I can't remember for sure, but I feel that the Hierophant came out in this nice woman's reading as well. I can't remember. I can't imagine it didn't. This is about the journey to getting there. This is the inspiration of your routine. When I left this channel and took a hiatus, I'm not going to tell you that I was in some monastery praying it all away. I was really trapped in a really dark place. So the little things in my life, the routine slipped. I wasn't waking up and doing the yoga. I probably wasn't putting food into my body that was nourishing me in any way or making me feel better. I was probably over consuming, trying to fill some hole in my stomach that I just couldn't get to go away. So when we integrate the Hierophant energy, baby, we get up with the sun and we look around. We don't put our blinds down or get those light trapping curtains and staple our freaking windows. If you look around in my room right now, you'll see it's on me. There's a lot of sunlight in here, and I leave not only my blinds totally pulled up, but my curtains pulled up as well, so that when I wake up in the morning, when the sun comes out, I can get up with the sun. And I'll tell you something, you guys know my channel is based around the sun here, Solari Tarot. But it's a magical moment. If this morning rampage, as Abraham Hicks calls it, is the Hierophant energy, guys. This waking up with the sun, and honoring ourselves, getting into this alignment, getting into this state of being that propels our day forward, and then builds a momentum that we can then try to continue to keep up. We're human, so we're not always going to, but this is the journey of the Hierophant, right? It's kind of the beauty of it all. Sorry, my hair's a mess, you guys. You say you like the wild Leo hair, so this is my inner Leo rising coming out. So, this is the Hierophant energy. I hope that you guys feel empowered here to build a routine. If you want to go to the gym, guys, go to the freaking gym. If you don't like yourself or your body, you can work on it. You can be whatever you want to be. If you want to improve, take the journey. Do the thing. Do it. The Hierophant wants you to be happy, healthy, taking care of yourself, eating foods that are good for you. I'm also really wanting to send the message of, if you're wanting to get on in a healthier lifestyle, don't freak yourself out when you eat your first piece of cake or when you make your first mistake, because this is the journey of the Hierophant. The Hierophant fails as well in his journey to spiritual enlightenment. However, the Hierophant also every morning starts over. You can too. This channel, I don't want to fill your head up with spiritual nonsense. I really want you guys to understand that when we're on the internet and we're telling you to do the work, or we're telling you to go within and start the journey, that's really the most important thing that you could ever do, or you could ever take away from YouTube and watching these videos. Because I promise, if you show up like the Hierophant here, your relationships will be great, your jobs will be great, your emotions will be great, your future will be great, your abundance will be real, you will desire nothing. Don't get wrapped up in the craziness of the messages of you waiting for someone to tell you that you're gonna be love or be loved. Go be love right now. Start the journey and see where it gets you. Don't sit on the sidelines with your phone out on YouTube, letting your life pass you by, guys. There are people out there that want to be with you. There is money out there that you can make. There is true spiritual enlightenment that you can attain. There is commitment that awaits you. There are great things on the other end of rewriting your narrative, of rewriting your sad story into a happy story. And that starts with the journey of the discipline of the Hierophant. Growing up, I was in martial arts. I still really love martial arts. I don't get to practice as much because I'm not like 15 anymore and my knees hurt really bad all the time. So martial arts is not really something I get to do very much anymore. But I remember when I was young and I loved it so much, I would get up at the ass crack of dawn every day because I just loved it. So I would get up in the morning and I was so disciplined, and I loved it so much. And I think when I think of the Hierophant, I think of the martial artist. I think of the sushi chef, right? I think of a master. And I think that we're all kind of coming into that place of self-mastery, and that is the message. Please don't let the tarot card YouTube community make you crazy. Spirituality is bigger than YouTube, and it's bigger than your in-the-box institutions, but what do you believe, and what narrative do you feed? That is the question. So, with that being said, we're going to leave our Hierophant card out, and we're going to pull some weekend tarot energy. Weekend tarot energy. We're going to light a little more Palo Santo here. Just to get the vibe going. Just to get the vibe going. Anybody got any comments? How are we feeling? Guys, I've really been trying to put a lot into this channel and really be there for you guys. I know I'm trying to make up for my time gone. That's for sure. That's for freaking sure. Palo Santo is very nice. Also, guys, though, let me say this really quickly about Palo Santo. If you are getting it, make sure it's sustainably sourced. This is why, because it can really hurt a lot of ecosystems and a lot of indigenous tribes as well. Please don't buy shit like this that a bunch of white dudes went into the Amazon rainforest and destroyed ecosystems for. Please get it sustainably grown and sourced if you're going to use Palo Santo. There are a lot of orchards in California that will sell this sustainably sourced. Very good. Please make sure to get that. Pay attention. You guys are like, fucking hippie. But seriously, don't be a jackass. Also, this lemon lighter is cool. You can get it at your local gas station. All right, what is the energy for the weekend? What is the energy for the weekend? What are the messages coming through the tarot here for the weekend? In reference to our conversation as well this morning in the energy, what's coming through? What's coming through here? So I've been reading that streaming live screws up your YouTube algorithm, and you know what? I don't even care because I love you guys and I like when we're doing this all live real time. So, don't care. What are the messages here for the weekend for all signs? Yeah. So we have the Five of Cups coming out right away. I feel that some of you guys are feeling sadness. You're feeling, oh my God, my life sucks. Can't find no happiness. But is that, oh shit. We have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Get a hold of yourself. It's the weekend energy. Get a hold of yourself. I do have to say that, oh guys, I'm not taking all that. Come on. Weekend energy. Okay. The Hermit. Wow. You know, the Hermit and the Hierophant are very similar. The difference is that the Hermit is not so interested or maybe seasoned to give truth and wisdom to the masses, whereas the Hermit card, Virgo energy, this is our Taurian energy here. And then we come into the Virgo energy here with our Hermit card, and this card is about self-enlightenment so that one can enlighten others and then the physical realm around them. And, you know, what other messages here do we have for the weekend energy? Also, I'm picking up on a Virgo with control issues. Don't know what that is. Crazy. I've never met a Virgo with control issues, ever. Seven of Wands. So, in the energy that we're talking about today, guys, as we're moving forward, what we're really looking at is what is the truth? Resolve it. Like, I'm seeing some of us here with just this insane wall up here. Just really on the defensive right now in life, probably because we're waiting for the next sad experience or the next traumatic thing to come around the bend, right? I know, I feel you. But this is kind of the thing, is that sometimes in our own sadness, which is what I really love about this Hermit card here, we get trapped in this, like, I don't know, this like purgatory of self. Do you know what I mean? Like when our relationships aren't good or our money's not good, our career's not good, we're in like purgatory of self. And this is really saying, if you're going to be isolated and you're going to be in your own head, use it for good. You're going to have to get out of your sadness. Waiting for the shoe to drop. Okay, but resolve it. Resolve it with the Two of Cups. Because this is the thing, some of you guys have relationships you're sad about right now. There are truths coming out right now that's got people defensive. Somebody wants to be in control. Somebody here in energy is withholding information about someone because they know that that information could really hurt someone. God. The Page of Swords, the Empress, the Judgment card. Yeah. I don't know what this is coming out in our weekend energy. I said to you guys a couple nights ago when I was pulling that a message came through for air signs, that air signs were having a wake-up call, and for whatever reason that's coming through again. So I don't know. Air signs are having a wake-up call. Good luck. I don't know what that's all about. Doesn't look particularly bad. Actually looks like the building a foundation for future. Let's see what else we have here in the weekend energy. Remember, guys, this is general, but look, the Two of Cups is out for the weekend, so, you know, for those of people that resonate, you might have some Two of Cups situations, but remember that this came out with the Ace of Swords together, so what is the truth? And look, the Two of Cups is a really cute card. I know, yada, yada. It's all about relationships. I know. But also, the Two of Cups is not just about partnership; it's also about resolvement of conflict. So, and there is obviously Seven of Wands, kind of Five of Cups energy here. So there is conflict in some way. So we need to resolve it. It needs to get settled up. And I think that's really why the energy had pulled me toward wanting to talk about the Hierophant with you guys this morning. This kind of real time, yet also very spiritual journey that we make moving forward, you know? And oh, wow. Nine of Wands. People have got walls up here. Somebody had, and I said this has been in the energy for like a week now, but somebody has walls up in love. I don't know what that's all about. It's like somebody keeps saying that if they put their walls down, they'll be disappointed, they'll be sad. It's not true. And then you know what's so funny is that the Empress came out here in our general energy for everyone that's based around kind of the energy that we moved into this morning talking about the Hierophant. And I think this is really beautiful because I mentioned to you guys just a few minutes ago the original... I really should have done my hair this morning, you guys. I'm so sorry. You guys are probably like, Greg, you need to go see a hairstylist. It's a rough time of life. Hair is not that important. I did a Empress self-care seminar back in like March or April. You guys can go back on the channel and look at that. But this is about attracting abundance, and this is about the pathway to getting there. It really is in the message this morning, and it really is so freaking beautiful. Like, I mean, where are you in terms of your own self-care, and what is your routine? That really is the message that I'm bringing to the table here in the energy this morning for the first episode of this show, is what is your routine like? What narrative are you feeding? What are you entertaining when you wake up in the morning? Because the way you wake up and the way you start your day is the way that your day goes. And these small steps that you start taking get you to places like the Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Clarity, love, communication, self-enlightenment, self-abundance, right? But this is the thing. Somebody's going to have to get vulnerable and just go into energy that freaks them out. Point blank. There's no... I don't know what message attractive means. Did you guys like put a bunch of cuss words in there or something? David, that's a really good question. I actually want to highlight that here. David just said, so if there's a big old key on the bottom of the Hierophant card, which I think there is in this one, yeah. If there's a big old key on the bottom of the Hierophant card, does that mean that routine is the key to happiness? Literally, that means that you are the co-creator of your own experience. Yes, David. That is the message that we're talking about this morning. That is specifically the energy. You really nailed it. That we are the key to our own happiness. That we are the co-creators of our own experience. I think we hear this all the time, and I think it goes in one ear and right out the other. I don't even think we integrate it. But yeah, that's essentially the message. What you do defines what you become. Not really spiritual, is it? Really ordinary, to be honest. Really ordinary. I gotta say. I'm going to pop it in and just let like some other energies come out. We're just going to kind of keep moving through pretty intuitively. We're not going to be too precious. We're just going to let micro messages come out. I know that these messages are meant to go to somebody, so just let them out. Three of Cups is coming out. The Lovers is coming out. There are some Geminis here that have some celebrations coming up. Three of Cups energy, obviously, you guys, is wedding announcements, birth announcements, all kinds of energy with the Three of Cups. It's about celebrating. Sometimes it's about drinking. So Geminis could be drinking right now. But it's about celebrating something we're very excited about. We have that Page of Swords and Ace of Swords coming out again. Hey, Kirsten, welcome. Knight of Wands. There's a fire sign here that ain't telling the truth. There's a fire sign here that ain't telling the truth. The Empress. There is a man There is a man watching a woman. There's a man watching a woman. It could be a fire sign here. And this woman kicked this man out to the curb. She's doing good on her own. She don't need him. That's right. Jolene. You guys remember the other night when we did that live stream and Jolene told us that she burnt all of her ex-husband stuff, all their wedding pictures? I just like wanted to like film a music video with her. Justice. Somebody's getting karma. Also, this week, for anybody that's resonating with this, if there is anybody that is having some legal trouble, or you're in court for something, or you're being tried for something, or you're suing somebody, there is a message here that could go very favorably for you if you tell the truth. If you tell the truth, it could go favorably for you. If you don't tell the truth, I don't know. Probably gonna go to hell. I'm just kidding. You guys should watch my Aquarius Weekly from this week, because in our Aquarius video, man, we just had a fun time joking about the devil, just to be funny. So if you haven't seen the Aquarius video, you should go watch it. Just being stupid. Ironically, it has only like 300 views, so. There is a Leo here that's overworked and underappreciated, and they want to leave where they're working. Somebody's working towards something that they've been wanting for a long time. Somebody is saving up their money because they're trying to fulfill something that they've wanted, that they've tried to attract. So somebody's consolidating resource here. And they're thinking about it a lot. They're working a lot. Could be a Scorpio. There's also a message coming through here that a Scorpio and a Libra might hook up this weekend. At a 3 of Cups, at some sort of like engagement or wedding something. There's a Gemini telling the truth here about a woman. Oh my God. Somebody made the right choice with an air sign. Could have been a water sign, because we have Page of Cups here. Somebody made the right choice about an air sign. I mean, it could have been an older man. And they're out of conflict now, and they've shifted their wheel forward, and there's like a message coming through to tell them that they made the right decision. They chose the right cup. They chose the right chalice. I'm hearing you worry too much. Somebody's worried too much. And the cards are literally almost like kind of like pointing at you and laughing like a child. They're saying, ha, stop. Stop worrying so much. So there's a Scorpio getting some karma this weekend. And there's also a Scorpio getting good and bad karma. 9 of Pentacles. There are some Scorpios that are bringing in money this week as well. Oh. 2 of Cups. Some of you guys are hanging up the single. You're hanging up the single. Queen of Swords. Some of you guys are cutting out a romantic relationship because you're done. Two of Pentacles. There's a movement forward here in reference to somebody who's been worried about their money. And they've been busting their freaking ass. They count every penny. Certainly seeing a lot of favorable legal outcomes. So for those of you that are looking for child support, hell yeah, you might be getting it. It's in the energy for this weekend. So, but I don't think you can get child support on the weekend. I know, I'm loving you guys. It like literally does not even matter like what time or where in the world you guys are. Like when I go live, everybody's like, yeah, I love you guys. I do. You know that when I took a break, my channel took a really big hit, you guys. I mean, like my views went from like 25,000 on some videos to like 200. So our community's gotten a little bit more consolidated and small. So I kind of actually like it. It's really nice because I'm not like for instance, I think I've done maybe 5 personal readings since I've been back. Like I'm not booked at all. And that's actually okay with me because you guys know when I started this channel, it just popped off so quick and I stayed booked up all the time, like literally morning to night, like 12 hours a day. I would do readings for you guys and I would just like, I lost myself for real. Like I could not keep it up. I could not do, remember, do you guys remember when I started the channel? I know some of you do. And I did those $25 readings, $25. And I was like, I had like hundreds of them booked. Like I like literally could not see the way out. I could not see the forest from the trees. It's awful. So I'm glad to be back. You know. Yeah. Well, we've looked into the energy. So if anybody wants to make, this is how we're going to do this. I will answer one question. I will answer one question if you make a donation. Make a donation, get a question. The better the donation, the more in detail I go. Obs. There is a $ button here on your chat, folks. We have super chat enabled now. So if you want to ask any quick personal readings, I will take them here right now. I'll go ahead and just get my energy shuffled here. Just get my energy good so that I can take those. All right, Alexia, what do you got? What's your question, babe? Alexia in the hot seat. Welcome. No, not Alexa. Stop. Alexia, what's your sign, sweetheart? What's Alexia's Gemini love been thinking about? What's Alexia's Gemini love been thinking about? Alexia, we have the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Cups.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
I'm gonna call you Alex because if I say your name, she starts up. So, Alex, this is a really beautiful energy. Your Gemini love is thinking about love and celebration. I'm gonna pull one more. Give me one more. Yeah, an expansion, 3 of Wands. But this could be a person that you aren't around physically very often, maybe, or they could be at a distance from you in the world. But what are they thinking? Ace of Cups. Check it out. All right. Ace of Cups, that's pretty cool. People don't feel that way. All right. Welcome to the hot seat. We have Sandra here. Sandra. For Sandra's energy here, how does A feel about her? How does A feel about Sandra? How does A feel about Sandra? How does A feel about Sandra? Sandra, I think that there's some sort of transformation going on. Is there a Scorpio or a Pisces involved here? There's death in the moon. So, and then the Seven of Pentacles. It looks like there's a little bit of a break here, or a stagnancy. So, and there's some stuff uncovered here. There's some stuff that's not being said. There's some unspoken truths. But there has been transformation going on within the energy between the two of you right now. I'm not sure what that's about. It actually looks positive because the Seven of Pentacles, right, is all about hard work paying off. So that's nice. I'm glad these are positive messages. Can you imagine, like, Solari Tarot show, everybody gets negative responses from Spirit. All right, we have another one in the hot seat. We have Misty, or Miley here. Career path messages for Miley. What do we got? Millie, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, here is a career path message. You're about to have to take a true direction. I think it looks like you could be spindling between a crossroads path. You have the Lovers in Strength here. There is a need to know exactly what direction you're moving in, Millie. Career path messages. Knight of Swords. I'm wondering if, like, there's a path that you want to go down, but you don't go down it because you're afraid that you don't have, like, what it takes to make it happen. And there's a message here, obviously, with the Knight of Swords that you need to move bravely forward. Okay? You need to move bravely forward. It looks like you want to do something. Give me some. The Five of Cups and the Page of Wands. Do you have a passion about something, but you feel like you couldn't do it? Whatever it is that you really want to do, the Lovers is telling you to choose a path and move bravely forward because there will be success. If you can stay the path. Remember, this is stay in the path. Okay? Having calm, collected, cool restraint. So moving forward bravely, methodically, and courageously, but not obtusely. Does that make sense? No, the magic dream is the one to do. Nothing safe ever works. Millie, that's your answer. You know that. All right, we have a couple more here in the hot seat. We got Cynthia. She'd like to know where she's at on her journey into finding new love. Cynthia's looking for new love. Cynthia's looking for new love. Where is she at on her journey? Where is she at on her journey right now? Cynthia's looking into finding love. Where is she at on her journey? The Nine of Cups. Cynthia is looking into having new love. Where is she at on her journey? The Death card. Anybody a Scorpio here? Where is Cynthia at on her journey? Eight of Pentacles. It's nice. Where are you at on your journey? It's answering it. You've been putting a lot of hard work in, it looks like, Cynthia. You've really... Six of Pentacles. Cynthia, it looks to me like you have been putting in the right work, moving in the right direction to achieve your desire with love. However, embrace any manifestations or transformations that are coming your way right now because there's a reason that they're coming. And you'll know why. This, like, Six of Pentacles almost says, like, it'll be obvious. It'll be, like, offered to you in some way. Like, you know, you'll know what's going on. But the Death card is here, so I don't know if somebody's a Scorpio or if this is just that there's a big transformation. But remember, the Death card is not scary at all, and it's about transforming into something new. This Eight of Pentacles is showing hard work. So where are you at on your journey of finding it? To see a Nine of Cups here, you're closer than you think. But what transformation are you holding back? That's a big question, I'd say. That's a big question, I'd say. I'd like to pull you one more. Give me one more. Oh... Ace of... Oh, and there's another one. What is it? Oh my God. Cynthia, sweetheart, you have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. You're much closer than you think. You're much closer than you think. But I think there's like a final Phoenix Rising transformation that's about to take place. And it's bringing it in. You're close. You're close, baby. All right. Ah! Sorry, guys. I have, like, literally the camera, like, ghetto rigged here. Okay. Let's see. Do we got anything else here? Okay. We got Bree in the hot seat here. Does Bree's Taurus friend have feelings? Does Bree's Taurus What's up? These are all really good messages. We have the Seven of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah, I think that there's a little bit of a romantic feeling here, but Seven of Wands means that, I mean, it's like, it's back that way. Give me one more card for that. That's nice, though. Guys, I'm really loving this. Like, you guys are pulling Two of Cups and shit. Like, super cool. I ain't complaining about that. Eight of Wands. Communications coming in. Yeah. Yeah, your friend has feelings for you, Brie. I don't know if you love or hate that, but yeah. Remember that this is kind of the whirlwind romance card. So I don't know if you want that or not, but there are feelings. Just gonna say. All right. All right. Cynthia, Millie, I love you guys. Karina. Oh my God. You cannot ask me that question, Karina. My God. Is Karina pregnant? Is Karina pregnant? You might be pregnant with some ideas. You got the Ada. I don't think you're pregnant. I think you might be pregnant with some good ideas, sis. So think about that. Also, I really want to say that you have the Ace of Cups here. It came out with the Eight of Pentacles. So, I mean, maybe. I don't think so, but I think you're pregnant with ideas and work. I think that's what I would focus on right now. I don't think you are. You know, there are some times that the Ace of Cups will represent pregnancy. So, I mean, but girl, why are you asking me that, Karina? My God, go get yourself a damn test. Go get yourself a damn test. I love you, though. For Eden, how was the message? How was the message received? For Eden, how was the message received? For Eden, how was the message received? 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 Eden, I'm not exactly sure what message was sent. There's Earth energy here, Knight of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles as well. And the Nine of Swords. The message was received with good foundation, but somebody's thinking about something. With this Knight of Pentacles energy, this is pretty slow moving. So it was received well, but somebody's up in their head about it right now, though. But they're moving slow. That's what I want to say. There's a slow moving energy with this. Give me one more card for Eden's energy here. I just wanted the Six of Swords. There is a movement forward. There is a movement forward, but it might be slower than you want. The message was received well on stable ground. I don't know why I want to say that. It was received on stable ground, but the conditions are not ideal right now. Somebody's moving slowly. Somebody's got baggage here. Okay. Scorpio 13, did my Gemini cheat on me? Ooh, Scorpio 13, did the Gemini cheat? Did the Gemini cheat? You know what? Probably, honey. Probably. I'm just kidding. Don't freak out. Did the Gemini cheat? No. Did the Gemini cheat? Did the Gemini cheat? Oh my God. King of Swords. So there's the Gemini energy. Ah, what happens next? Nine of Swords. Judgment. Maybe. The World. Were they traveling? Knight of Wands. I'll be honest, this almost looks to me like, yeah, there could have been some infidelity that somebody's paranoid about. But, like, with the Judgment card and the World card, it's like somebody, if there was a situation, I don't think it went as intense as you're assuming it went. Like, if you think he it's not like, it doesn't come off to me like he cheated, but it does come off to me like he's paranoid that it could come off that way. And perhaps there were energies that were not totally honest and loyal, but it's not something that's continuing or anything that was, it was just like a fire energy kind of moment. Like, it doesn't look to me like anybody, the high priestess. No. Well, I don't think anybody like had sex with anybody. No. And I don't think it's anything, and I think that somebody is like feeling guilt tripped about it. Like, I think like they, like there's that judgment wake up call card in the world. It's like somebody put a stop to something. Like their intentions weren't really bad. It just, one thing led to another. It doesn't look like there was any kind of sex though. And it looks like it's not happening now. Okay. Okay, we have Melissa in the hot seat. Melissa wants to know if she's meant to be with her twin flame in this lifetime. Okay, twin flame energy though, listen, Melissa, I'm weird about it because, you know, so I'm just gonna ask, well, we'll ask. Melissa wants to know about her twin flame in this lifetime. Four of Cups in reverse. That means an opportunity coming in. Page of Cups. That means an immature energy, a young energy. Five of Wands in reverse. There are some karmic conflicts that have to be resolved for you to come into any kind of union, right? Because the Four of Cups is all about that okay, never mind. Four of Wands, yes. The answer is yes, you will. Four of Wands is the twin card. I will validate the energy when it comes out. I'm weird about that, you guys, because tarot card readers use those terms like twin flame and shit like that to bait people in to make money off of them. So, but the Four of Wands is my twin card. If I see it immediately, I'll recognize the energy, especially with any cups energy that comes around it. So yes, but I do want to say there is twin flame energy that you will come into union with because this is an opportunity presented. However, there are inner conflicts, karmic conflicts that need to be resolved. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. All right, I'm trying to read these comments, you guys. We have David in the hot seat. David wants to know, recently reconnected with a Leo from 20 years. Is it going anywhere? Recently connected with a Leo from 20 years. Is it going anywhere for David? What's David's message? Is it going anywhere? Is it going anywhere? Oh, David. What other messages do we have for David? Guys, I'm pulling extra cards for David, and I'll tell you why. Because he has constantly supported this channel. A lot of you do, but David's always timestamping for me. Karina, Jesse, you guys are like my betches. Page of Pentacles. Is it going anywhere? With the you guys know when the High Priestess comes out in a kind of question like this, it usually says, I don't know. But there's the Hangman and a Two of Wands. So, David, I will say there is a partnership in question that's not been surrendered yet. And with the Page of Pentacles, I will say there's opportunity because that card can talk about foundational opportunity, but there's no action or energy present in it for any movement forward right now. Give me some more cards for David. The Chariot. Okay, well, that's movement forward, so... Other cards for David. Three of Wands and the Empress. Okay. Yeah. The Empress and the Three of Wands indicates that there is more to the story because the Three of Wands is all about expansion, right? And the Empress is all about kind of attracting abundance. But remember, David, you better have watched my thing back in March. We've talked about it 100 times today. You got to have care for yourself, and I've been bitching to you about that. But this Chariot card is this beautiful movement forward. But here's the thing: there's Page of Pentacles and there's High Priestess here. So, and there's Two of Wands, indicating there could be potentiality for a partnership. I'm not sure that there's enlightenment toward that. Like, I'm not sure that this person is aware that there could be movement forward, but the energy here suggests that there could be. Give me a couple cards in closing for David. Kirsten, you are one of my beaches. You are one of my OG beaches. I love you guys. For real. You know what? When my channel got really big there, like at the first part of the year, and I was getting like 30,000 views on these videos, it was really cool, and it was like really like adrenaline rushing. But I just want to be with like the peeps I know my messages are coming out for. David, we have the Knight of Swords coming out here. And the Chariot. Yeah. It could be going somewhere, but this is the thing. Okay. Remember, the Hangman is about that enlightened approach. You can't force shit, okay? You know that, David. He lives on the other side of the country. Okay, so that explains the travel energy. But with the Hangman here, there's potentiality, and the Chariot also indicates movement or distance as well. So, yeah, there's potentiality, but the High Priestess says that it's saying you know what you need to be focused on to come into alignment with something like that. And I'm not going to say anything more on that. I love you. I hope you have a great day today. I don't know if you work or not, but if you do, have a good shift. Okay. So we have Melissa back in the hot seat. Melissa wants to know, is he who he claims to be? Is he who he claims to be? You're off this weekend, David. I'm mad about it. Melissa's back in the hot seat. Is he who he claims to be? Yeah. Yeah, he is. He is. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave a little bit of space open here to take any questions you have or any last readings. If you want to purchase any readings for personal readings, I'm gonna start cutting those off now because we're over an hour now. So, this coffee is cold. Lisa, you're late to the party. You can watch the backing, but I'm going to stay on for just a couple more minutes to make sure that nobody else doesn't want a personal reading. If you guys are just tuning in and you want to know how to do that, Super Chat is enabled here on our live stream. You'll see the $sign down in your window. You can send me a donation, and I will do a reading for you. I know, Bernie. I don't know why that happens. I don't know. Like, people say that they have the notification bell subscribed to me. Like, guys, YouTube screwed up my algorithm somehow. I don't know what happened. Or maybe I did. Don't blame it on YouTube, Greg. Blame it on yourself. All right, any last readings while I'm drinking this cold coffee? Folks, please do not forget the important messages that we had today. Our first topic of the Solari Tarot show, our very first episode, was about the Hierophant card. It was about our daily routines. I really want to empower you guys that if you feel like you have extra weight on your body, you want to lose weight, do it in a healthy way. Go to the gym. If you want to feel better in your mind, or you're battling mental illness, or you have problems with your stress level, your anxiety level, please make sure to use and integrate the Hierophant energy. Really, don't just come to YouTube for novelty, hype guy messages and then not manifest it in your real life. You guys are co-creating your own experience. It doesn't matter what spiritual messages come through. This is your mother frickin' life, okay? This is your life. You can manifest anything you want. Celery juice, I'm seeing in the comments. Hell yeah to celery juice. I used to be a super health freak. I'm trying to get back into my zone and appreciate my life and my body. And it's really the inspiration of the message. Get up early with the sun. Find a way to enjoy the day. Pay attention to the wonderful things that you've manifested in your life already. Have hold of the desires that you want to manifest in your future, and I promise you it's coming. Oh, Cecil, you're not able to do super chat. See, I didn't know that you couldn't participate in your country where you're from. I'm so sorry. Well, you know what? You guys know that you can always, we can find back doors or ways around it. If you ever want to make a donation to the Solari Tarot show, maybe every Saturday I'll pull some that you've sent to me in PayPal. You guys know I take payments at solaritarot@gmail.com. If you just put in the email that it's a donation and this is your one card question for the next show, I'll get to those the next week. That's cool with me too, if you just want to do that. I want to make sure you get your message. However, guys, I also want to encourage you that if you want to go deeper into the energies, because I'm not going to sit here and give you personal, real readings, but I am going to tell you that my personal readings are really worth it. I really put the effort in, the energy. I meditate on your cards for freaking ever. I really stop every impulse in my brain but your energy. I really put my best into the personal readings. It's why sometimes my turnaround times are longer, because I don't just want to like make money and swing through them and not care about you. I really care about you. So, all right, we have some folks that are in the hot seat here. Let's see what we got. We got Lisa. Is it safe to continue a relationship with this person? For Lisa, is it safe to continue a relationship with this person? 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Lisa, it's safe, but I'm not sure it's exactly what you'd want, ideally. I think you have so many, you have the card of potential and you have the card of option. You have the card of possibility and option. So yeah, I think that it's safe, but this is the thing. The 3 of Cups is kind of like what really sets your soul on fire. Choose wisely. That's for sure. That's certainly an energy here with the 7 of Cups too. Don't procrastinate. Also, Lisa, I love you very much. And you're amazing. Thank you for always supporting me. Kira is in the hot seat. She's a Scorp, wondering where her relationship is headed. Scorp wondering where the relationship is headed. Scorp wondering where the relationship is headed. Scorp wondering where this relationship is headed. Where is this relationship headed? Baby, it's headed. We got the 6 of Swords. We got the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, and the 6 of Pentacles. It's headed to win-win. It's headed to even balance. I think that there's a lot of passion here. There's a strong Leo energy. So this season, the happenings that have been going on in Leo as we move into Aquarius could be significant in some way. There's a destiny here. There's a moving out of a dark place with the 6 of Swords. So it's headed out of darkness. That's cool. Loving it. I'm loving it. Guys, let me know in the comments if you're loving these readings this way. If this is something that... We have the Tower coming out for somebody here. Somebody watching. The Moon, the Fool, the 8 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. Somebody's been on a soul journey. Somebody had a big life trauma that came in. They saw it coming, but they tried to pretend like it wasn't going to happen, and it did happen, and they had to start completely over fresh. There's a message here that self is more important than the person that you were entertaining with the 3 of Cups here. All right. Somebody else is in the hot seat. Let me take a look here. We have Felina. Oh, girl, that is a beautiful name, Felina. Rosa, baby, I'm seeing your comments. I'm seeing your comments here. So, I don't know if you're not seeing them, but I'm seeing them. Felina wants to know, will the Virgo guy return to you a faithful man? Is the Virgo going to be a faithful man? Oh, something's throwing. We have the 3 of Wands in reverse here, Felina. What are the other messages for Felina? The 2 of Wands. Felina, I'm going to say this. As of the energy right now, no, I don't think that this guy's the faithful man. But I got to say, I think that this person is on a soul journey. Here's the 8 of Cups coming out again. Somebody's doing work on themselves, and that's great news. I think, and then it looks like with the 2 of Wands, there could be, it could be having to go on your own inner soul journey to find yourself in a partnership, but you're in a 3 of Wands reversed, which means somebody's out there looking, searching. So, yeah, I think there's potentiality for it, and I think that, but remember, the 2 of Wands is kind of like that methodical, slow-moving energy, so I would be, work on the mundane, yeah, I think there's totally potential here. But this guy's got some work to do, some serious spiritual work. Oh, no. Ah! So sorry, guys. Make sure I don't have anybody else in the hot seat. Okay. Okay. All right, folks. Hey, Rosa, didn't you freaking win a free reading from me? When are you gonna say, hey, Felina, I love you so much, baby. You're so welcome. When are you gonna cash in on your free reading? I figured you done sent me an email by now. Where is she at? All right, folks. I'm gonna take about 120 seconds to stay on, and then I'm off. Folks, please make sure to remember the message of the Hierophant. If you guys love this show, please let me know about your comments. Please, if you're new to the channel, literally, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I have somebody else in the hot seat, so we'll stay on for a minute. As long as you guys are wanting them, I'm staying on. Well, I forget what I was gonna say, but I have somebody here in the hot seat, so we should pay attention. We got Robert here, just wondering about love. Robert wants to know about love. Talk to him. Okay. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, honey. You want to know about love? There's a truth about love. There's a truth or a communication or a clarity about love. You got a new beginning energy. Robert, you have the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So I think you had some heartbreak, baby. I think like there have been a lot of times, Robert, in your life where you thought that this person was the one and they weren't. And then here's that Five of Wands. So it's like a lot of conflict got started. Sometimes you might have chosen the wrong cup, but you're actually headed in a new direction. There's some clarity coming to you here with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups coming out together. Really beautiful. I think that you're headed in the right direction. I would keep vibrating exactly where you are, my friend. Yeah, I keep seeing these messages coming from even you, Rosa, that say message retracted. So I'm not sure if it's like people trying to send payments and it doesn't work. But okay. Guys, your routine matters. Your spiritual life matters. You are not your body. You are not the thoughts that make you feel bad about yourself. You're way cooler than that. Take the Hierophant card and integrate it into your life and energy. Thank you for tuning into the very first Solari Tarot show. I would rather have 20 people watching this show than 500 that are just here to hear gimmicks and just to see some sort of show that is stupid. I love you guys so... Oh, wait. Bernie wants to know, will you ever get out of your depression? Well, I'm gonna pull some cards for you, but we don't need cards for that because you just need to go back and watch this whole reading. Will you ever come out of your depression? King of Wands in reversed, Four of Cups. Will you ever come out of your depression? The opportunity's there. You ever seen the Four of Cups in the traditional tarot and there's 3 cups that are spilled over in front of somebody and they're crying, and behind them the universe is trying to give them a cup, but they're so busy crying they don't even know it's there? Will you ever get out of your depression? The Hierophant card was the point of this reading today, Bernie. I love you very much, but you are the Hierophant. And will you get out of your depression? Hell yeah, my friend. But the opportunity is there for you to take the chalice. So you gotta take the chalice. And remember, the Hierophant's all about that routine of getting out of it. And listen to me, Bernie. Just a few months ago, I was more depressed than I have ever been in my entire freaking life. I had to go see a therapist. The Hierophant is about traditional ways of healing, my friend, okay? I had to let my vulnerable side come out. I had to go to therapy. I had to call my therapist or Skype with her some weeks right after Hedwig. 4 days a week I had to call her because I could not even come into balance with I was crying every day. I was drinking a liter of liquor every night. Literally, you guys, when I left this channel, I lost myself. I sunk into a deep, deep, deep depression. Jolene, I just mentioned you on the channel earlier. Welcome, I love you. I was really in a deep depression, Bernie, and I'm going to say something to you. I had to really go into Hierophant mode, wake up early in the morning, and find a way to vibrate with my desire and my new manifestation and my new intention to forgive myself for the mistakes I'd made and for the guilt I had in my heart. The things I had done. Will you get out of your depression? Hell yeah, you will, because you've got the passion. But baby, you got to put the work into the passion for it to manifest, okay? That's your message. I love you. Thanks for always being on these live reads too. Good morning, guys. All right. All right, guys. I don't think I have anybody else in the hot seat here. Bernie, I love you though, and I really listen. If you feel like you need to do like rote things, like for some people, it's literally like getting on, antidepressants. If that helps, for some people it hurts. For some people it helps. But if you need to do therapy, don't be afraid to do those things because they really do help. They've really been helping me. Yoga's been awesome for me. Meditation's been awesome for me. Staying away from destructive people, substances has been awesome for me. So, guys, not taking any more readings, so don't send any more payments. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning into the first show. For those of you in other countries that want to ask a question, they could be featured on the Solari Tarot show next week. You can send your donation to solaritarot@gmail.com along with a one question, and I will answer it on the... And please put in the notes what it's for and the donation, okay? And I will answer it next week on next week's episode. If you're out of the country, if you guys are in the country and you or you're in a country where super chat's enabled, don't do that because you can just wait till next week, right? Guys, if you want real personal readings with me, please make sure to send me emails as well. I'm really trying to book some of those because I don't have any right now, and that's like kind of crazy. So personal readings are really helpful to me. So I love you guys. This has been the coolest show. I'm so excited. Don't forget this week, I have a vlog coming out, A Day in the Life with Me, the part 2 to this episode where we're going to look at how I incorporate a healthy routine in my life and how you can do the same. I love you so much, you guys. Thank you for being on my journey of healing with me. I love, 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 love to be on your journey with you. This is a gift to my life, and I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.